guess you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn on my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken. I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Is that how it goes when you don't even know to begin? It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sing songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the new still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though. I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution. We put the salute in the solution.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
I was raised on the doctrine of the honorable Elijah Muhammad. Do what you gotta do to be profitable. Ain't nobody stopping you, but ain't nobody trying to plant your seeds and water too. Lest you're cool with starving, who gotta harvest that garden? You. Meaning me, it became easy to see that I'm the one, gotta put my life the way I'm supposed to be. And it might seem kinda cliche, but hey, truth be that way. Those that don't know need to hear, so those that do know need to say. You can quote them slogans over and over till you coasting through life until you slam into that wall, then bang, then it click. That truth is an upper lip, chilling right there under your nose until one day you come to grips. As long as the world been revolving, if I'm still groveling in the same problem wherever I walk, it's probably not none of y'all, but obviously it's all that I ignore but got to see. And who got to solve it? Me, brother Ali.
It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Julian Merriweather gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Stepping in now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Gardner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over. He'll get back in safely. Here comes the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. The 2-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how good he's going to be able to go into the start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Set and the pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Hero, how did it lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 2-0 New York. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ball parks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Cole, or the Cole train, as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first-rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back. Next to bat for Toronto, Jonathan Davis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, strike 1. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of the game.
And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. They're trying to put balls in the seats right there. 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Lourdes Gurriel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 3 for 11. 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And to score, the runner from third.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix it a knot.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Cole scoops it up. Step on the back for 1. He'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. So instead of trying to force the ball around the horn, he takes the sure route himself by stepping on the bag at third. So stepping in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike now. So 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. First and second now, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Now this is hit not all that hard after second. He's got it. And indeed will not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
That is good.
Striding in is Rowdy Tellez. Potential tying run for him at third base. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
0-2. Here it is. Ripped down the line. And a good effort on the guys that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleed?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tachman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Leading off the inning, it'll be Voigt. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Standing in now, Greg Allen. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Voigt on at first, nobody out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped up. Jansen is calling for it. 1 down.
Batting it.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from
That ball is down and could score a run. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Tyro Estrada digging in now as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1 and 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Biggio onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, here is Brett Gardner. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and 1 strike. In the dirt. Right on the money. And he's cut down, trying to take second base. But it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Kevin Biggio is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
All even at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting ninth.
So bases are empty with 1 out now.
And that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1. Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Back to the top of the order now. In the back next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Fouled away. And a changeup just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now another 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days, there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. Starting to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Mike Tauchman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be DJ LeMahieu. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. Oh, Throw to first. Got him. They call it the hot. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Jonathan Davis. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. One and one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fastball in there for a called strike. Sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and one. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We played 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Shot weakly to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Gleyber Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Hey. 2-2. High fly ball headed for the corner and left. It has the distance, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a liner, but this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Richard, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Greg.
And now in the box, Greg Allen. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly. Like he did in his last start. It's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
Gary Sanchez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move it. Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Torres drills it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 44.
Next up is Rowdy Tellez, who was able to plate two with a base hit in his first appearance. Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag, a fair ball. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hit was out and get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one's a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about it.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Tuckman back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he lays off for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tellez stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out to his second. Mayhew gets to it. Throw on the board takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Score holds at 4-3. Steven Matz, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 22.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it will be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Tyro Estrada. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both the lefty and the right-hander begin to throw. That's inside. 2-0. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Liner towards second. And that's the second out.
Now back.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's gone 2 for 5. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. Sneaked up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back. Let's go
Back to the top of the order now. Into that next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First delivery to him.
That's outside.
Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 3.
Plate now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Flying to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. They'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
Well, that's a crazy one for a pitcher. You're feeling pretty good about this stuff. You pump two of them in there. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at that.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball one here. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. 7 hits in 13 tries. Now the first pitch. Grounded to first. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take him back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here it comes.
Count
1-0. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Drilled on the ground at short. Bichette gathers it in. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. The Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in is the DH, Oscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, Oscar.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Well, this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now back, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Jordan Romano is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres.
That last at bat, Matty D, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
A little bouncer. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now the pitch. Boyd is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 3. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he popped him up. Tellez trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Into the box, Greg Allen. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Hit in the air down the right field line. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Biggio over to his left. And that will end the inning. Justin Wilson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rendell Gritchen.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always felt with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
hit to short. Cleanly. Good about how to throw that time. No problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 8. Second baseman.
So now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Danny Jansen. And so take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes a called strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And now Bo Bichette singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. There's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Jonathan Davis is in with 2 away as he takes the ball 1-0. This one's too far inside, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Big time. Ryan Barucki has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's working on the 1 for 2 games so far. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and the miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Tyro Estrada stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Bichette's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now is Brett Gardner. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. And now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher is combusting through the gates and done.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Chad Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Leading off for the Jays.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Way the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Swing and a liner. Gets down and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball and a strike. Simeon gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. A ball that's tearing. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman.
Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. 0-1 delivery.
That's out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably the ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Rowdy Tellez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling.
Here's Randall Richard. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And gone! And the lead has changed here in the eighth. So a three-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-4.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
And now Kevin Vigil. He will take a look at strike one. A fastball right down the pipe. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Lifted down the line in left. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, here is Danny Jansen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Glove by LeMahieu. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Blue Jays 6. Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. George Springer is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
This game's defensively for the Blue Jays. Now playing left. Number 4.
Here's the first pitch.
George.
Mike Tauchman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Yates, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster. And he has been invaluable.
There to play is Bridget, and that's the first down. Stepping up is DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here's another 0-2. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
I don't care how you find your way on the 9th inning. Anytime you can bring the tying run to the plate, you're doing your job. Now we got the bloop looking for the blast.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack his own.
going to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. LeMahieu leads off first with one away. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Send it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Strike that time, and it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done with this guy so far.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Luke Voigt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Dive, but he's back in there. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. The next 2 pitch to him misses outside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jump out in front in the bottom of the 8th. They did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Toronto Blue Jays posted a 3-run first that propelled them to the win. Ryan Borucki claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kirby Yates earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans are
One shot is never enough.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Blue Jays got 11 hits.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Rangers downed the Rays 7-1. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-6. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 10-9. The Tribe combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the White Sox 7-1. Mike Minor got the win throwing 8 shutout innings, helping the Royals claim victory over the Angels 4-2. Michael Brantley really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, helping the Astros get by the Tigers 8-7. The Marlins held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. The Cubs earned the 3-game series sweep as they stomped the Brewers 9-3. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Pirates snapped their 5-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Nats 8-1. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-0. The San Francisco Giants combined for 10 hits as a team as they ran over the Reds 8-2. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
Inside the Show with Justin
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes. And I never play myself. You getting low on the placebo. These C-notes getting them looser than that's how it is. And Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, Lil. Been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. They done spend a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Haters gon' be part-time, love it. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never falling for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really me, the cat been out the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing idle, gotta keep it active. Clip clock, horses in the drop. Hot, yup, photo go shop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock at the tip top. Yeah, with my photo op. Hey, when I come inside, I do 'em a favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper until E.T. my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. They just been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. This been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all. Finna make my own wave, I ain't following the time.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty. Good in this last one. He lasted into the seventh inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score could be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the seventh inning.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Here now the 2-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Just hung in there on that one.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Bounces to the left side. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, that everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
And it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he fouls this one off. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Waved at and missed to the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a two-pitch pitcher. A good fastball will go right up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between the slider and the curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Vanny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Choi has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Now the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. So here is Brandon Lau. Begin things here against Jamison Tyone. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse end of the season. One of the best young players in the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled that a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.